we are in PA. We're gonna bomb right in here to Walmart, get our tags, then we're gonna get into the woods. We'll see you in the woods.
Pickle tank.
I still got my frisbee golf.
Got the little watermelon. Okay, here we are. Got everything. Got the nugget spray, scent killer, and ready.
Alright, we just made it to PA today. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. We finally got geared up. We are ready to roll. It's in the 70s today or something. It's really warm for this time of the year. And we're going to try to do some scouting and get some eyes on the ground, see if we can find some fresh sign, and maybe put up some cameras and get a plan for the morning as well, and then set up for a little evening hunt. So stay tuned for an exciting week of hunting, and hopefully we'll have some deer on the ground for you. Got anything to say? How's your feelings feeling right now? Alright, we'll talk to you soon.
No, keep going loud. Just, he's turned around.
Let me get back.
Okay, watch out, he's looking.
Stay out, buddy, stay out.
Yeah, he's looking. Yeah. He's looking.
Don't move. Surely he sees the vehicle.
Yeah, he's looking at it.
Daddy, can I move up?
Here he comes. He's going away now.
You heard that.
Yeah, he did. Run him in again. But, oh, he's looking. He's kind of coming. He's going back. Hurry, you better hit him again. Hit him louder.
He might come down with it, Daddy. He might come down with it.
Can't see him anymore.
He's still there.
Yeah, he's good. Oh, he's...
You see him? Is he out now?
No.
He's looking. Like,
stop right here. And we're gonna track him.
Okay, where's the arrow?
Okay, I think it went all the way.
Hey, give me the purple.
It's a video.
Hey, give me some more. Okay, so where
here's
was...
the decoy. He was right up there.
Alright, we gotta see if we can find the arrow. Is that the arrow right there? No, right there, Clay.
Duncan's got it.
No, it's not.
That is. It's broken off.
Is this the one y'all use?
No.
Here's an arrow.
Put it. Come on, bring
Here's
it.
mine. Mine's right here.
I got another one.
Let me see.
Here's the arrow.
Okay, hold on, Duncan.
I found another
Let
arrow.
me see that.
It's a crossbow arrow too.
It's broke off.
Look at this.
Clay, film this stuff, man. Complete pass through, I think.
So which way do you
Is
go?
it right?
Where's blood?
There's blood.
He went this way, Clay.
Okay, here's blood.
He right here. We got blood.
Oh my, look at that blood. Look at this. Yeah, I'm seeing it. Here you go.
Follow the blood. Let's follow the blood.
Here it is. Here it is. Oh, those big patches. Oh, look at all the bubbles in it.
Oh, man.
Don't get the light too close.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Don't look for it.
It's right here, right here. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at the bubbles.
My goodness.
Blood.
That's what we call a blood proof.
Blood.
Thing opened up there. Keep going. Look, Clay.
There's blood all over.
He went up and he's going to come back down. Okay, right here, right here. Right here.
Look at this.
This is where he turned. Look at it. It's just pouring out. Pouring out.
Look at the leaves.
Look, this is where he made his downward turn. Right here.
Okay.
Okay, just keep going.
Look at that.
Right here, Clay. You're close enough.
Somebody's ready to get his hand on it.
Keep going. Look.
He's right
Right
there.
here. We're on them. Okay, just keep looking. He's right here.
What do we got here?
Blood all the way down to it.
Ooh.
Looks.
I'll be looking for him. Oh, man, has he got more points?
Is that the X?
That's the hole.
No, that's the entrance. You put it right through the shoulder.
That's a.
I think you shoot with a crossbow.
Man, he's
I
pretty
know.
big deer.
Big one.
Look at the hole he made right there.
That's why it's so. So like,
That
I was aiming for right there.
It went straight like that. See where this thing is huge. Let's see where it came.
1, 2,
at that
3,
blood,
4,
Clay, get the
5,
blood. Get
6,
that
7,
camera.
8.
Let me hold
Clay,
the
you're
camera. Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness. Look at that.
I've got blood all
Let me hold
over
the
me.
camera.
Oh,
Camera.
camera.
Look how big he is. Look at that fat neck. Let's turn him over.
So that. So.
Hold
if
on.
he
Pick
was-
up. Let him pick up the horns.
Pick up the one.
He's almost a 9-pointer. Isn't he?
He would be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A little bit of another.
Yeah. He's a big-bodied deer.
He's a huge deer.
It's bigger than South Carolina's deer.
Get him.
I don't want to get on that. Let's
Here,
drag.
hold this.
We're gonna take him down. I want to drag
still
him
got
down
that
to the
arrow?
decoy.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Hand me
Yeah,
there.
we're gonna take that to Ben. That must have been the one his cousin or his nephew.
This is a crossbow arrow.
It could be the one his nephew shot.
But he was shooting a bow.
Oh, crossbow. Yeah. I mean,
Okay, here, let me turn him over. Hold this. Hold on.
Oh yeah. So the exit.
Oh, look. He's got an arrow in him.
that is the one. That's why that arrow.
Oh my.
What happened to the GoPro?
What happened?
It's still video.
He's got an arrow.
Look at this.
Pull it out.
No. Leave it there.
Why?
Here's
I wanna
the end
show-
of the arrow.
Yep, that is. We found that.
No, this is a different arrow. Look how smaller it is.
Yeah, and
Are you
he.
sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
Leave it in there. Leave it in
yeah.
there. That's pretty fresh. Oh my goodness.
And it didn't even kill him.
Look at the angle so that was an elevated tree stand. From the angle, had to be.
That's
crazy, isn't it?
Look at this broad.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have to ask Ben about that.
Okay, hold on. Let's pull it all the way over. Yeah, see, the exit was perfect.
Yep, yep.
So that's why he died so quickly.
Let's take a picture.
First date point. First one crossed over. First in Pennsylvania. And the first date point. First for everybody. First for everybody. Wait, don't have it upside down.
All right, well, welcome back, folks. This is a little after day one recap. We need to kind of go back actually to last night. We got here about 1 o'clock, I think. We left at 2 a.m. in the morning from South Carolina and drove all night and got here about 1 o'clock so that we could hunt yesterday evening, Tuesday evening. So we went right to the game lands over in Oregon Hill, where I had previously killed 3 bucks in this area, actually in one spot. So we were going to hunt there yesterday evening, which was Tuesday evening. We actually wanted to try to scout some new areas that Ben Harris had showed us, and he had encountered and shot a buck a couple of weeks before. So we didn't go to the spot that I had hunted, but we went to this new area, and it was quite a hike in. It was probably about 1.5 miles, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And you probably will see some of the video of us going in to hunt this spot. We found tons of rubs, scrapes, a lot of buck sign, but we did not see any deer that evening on our hunt. Duncan and I and Clay didn't have any deer sightings that evening. So skip to the next day. We are now on Wednesday, and we have a rain system move in, and we went to Plan B. Ben Harris allowed us to go hunt one of their properties at Boger, and which had a big old box blind that's under roof and out of the weather. You all right over here?
Yeah. They said a big old block spot.
A box blind, whatever. So we were out of the weather. That'll make the clips for at the end of the film. It rained all day. So anyway, we were in this blind, which was great. It was huge. We could get in there, spread out. It was really nice to be out of the rain. But we only saw one deer. This was probably around 8:30. Had one deer come down off the mountain and was skirting the edge of this food plot where we were hunting. We had a doe decoy out, and this buck came in. You'll see the footage. We grunted at him, got his attention. We was hoping that he could see our decoy, but looking back hindsight, he really couldn't see the decoy from his angle. So, but he definitely heard us grunting and snort wheezing at him, and he eventually went on and bedded down. We relocated him where he had bedded down, and he was behind this big old stump, and it was pouring rain, and the wind was in our favor. And so we decided that we were going to try to stalk this buck. Now, we've never done anything like this. I've never done anything like this, but we've seen it done on the Hunting Public recently. So we've been inspired to try to do a stalk, which it really was going to work out perfectly. But As we got down there closer to him, we were able to sneak down below eyesight of him, and the rain was pouring, so he couldn't hear us sneaking in. When we got to the place where we thought he was going to be, we realized that he had gotten up, and Duncan was actually saw him. I didn't see him at that point, but he relocated about 10 yards from where he was and rebedded. And so we were able to sneak down below him, and we got a view of him, but all I could see was horns and a little bit of his head from our viewpoint. There really wasn't a shot angle there.
He's
So
about 25 yards.
about 25 yards, okay. But from where he was, that big old stump where he was bedded previously was right in between us and him. So I said, well, I can sneak up to him. And so I did. I was able to get up to that point, but I didn't really think through it enough to think, well, what do I do now? So he was really close. I mean, he was just around the stump, and I was right there. And I looked back, and Duncan was like, he's still there. And so I was just going to peek around the corner, and hopefully I was catch him with his head turned, and maybe I could get a shot. But as I was peeking around the corner, I think he saw my arrows sticking out. My quiver was sticking out, and he caught sight of that. And I didn't see it, but Duncan saw it, which there may be some footage of it. The buck got up. He really didn't know what was going on, I don't think. He wasn't spooked terribly, but he was able to get up and get out of there before I turned around and could get a real clear shot of him. So real neat stalk to get within 5 yards of a bedded buck like that. So the same day we went and got lunch. We came back and hunted the same blind that evening. It was still raining, and Clay and I didn't see anything all afternoon. Got in the stand about 1:30. Duncan was hunting another stand with his mentor. And about 5:30-ish or so, this buck came up from behind us off the top of the mountain again, and we realized we think it's the same buck, but anyhow, you kind of see the footage. He came down, was coming down towards the food plot. He did see our decoy this time, and he locked onto it, and he kind of just hung up right there, just watched that decoy. And we thought he was going to just come straight down to her, and that's kind of what Clay had set up for with the crossbow. And finally, after a little while, realized he about turned and started walking back in the woods. I kind of grunted, gave him a little doe bleed or something. He turned right back around and was on the decoy again, and actually turned a little more broadside. So when we decided finally that he wasn't going to come down closer, it didn't look like, we thought we'd better make this happen right then. And it was about 42 yards, Clay?
42, yeah.
42 yards. We were bumping things. I dropped my grunt call in there. I'm trying to film and range, and it was a circus. But thankfully he was glued into that decoy, or else he probably would have busted us for sure. But Clay made a great shot, put it right in the bread basket. Great pass through both lungs, and he ran up about 40 yards, made a 180, came down another 20 yards, and fell right within eyesight of us. So, really good hunt. We had a great time.
I didn't see anything.
Duncan saw one doe very late. Deer just weren't really moving. It's been warm here, about 67 degrees today, but the next 3 days it's cooling down, and highs in the 40s and lows in the 30s. So, hoping we'll get some more action the rest of this week. Clay, how'd it feel? Good.
Good.
Clay was really excited. He did a good job. And,
It was a good blood trail.
oh,
Yeah.
man.
So we tracked the blood up, and so first we went and found the arrow, and we actually found another arrow, another crossbow, and it wasn't ours, and it had some blood on it. But then we followed the blood trail up, and came to him, and it had an arrow about that much was sticking out of his back, and it was a little broadhead. It stuck in right beside the spine, I think it was, and he just had a wound. And maybe in the footage before that, you can see he's licking on the back of his back here, and he was licking the wound.
We didn't realize any of this previously. I was
Yeah.
just kind of
Until we found the
But
buck.
we had heard that someone had shot a buck.
yeah. One of Ben's cousins, his cousin Richie, he's got a son who's about Duncan's age, who's just started shooting a compound. Shot a buck. This is what we had heard before. Shot him high, and they thought the buck was going to be fine. So it turned out to be that this was that same buck.
Still had the arrow.
Got him
Still
out there
had
on
the
the
arrow.
porch.
The shaft was coming out his back. We never realized it until later on. But kind of a neat thing that the deer was probably going to be fine. The wound was not infected, and you could see he was keeping it clean. And
Yeah, and it wasn't far stuck in him.
yeah, only had about 4 or 5 inches of penetration. So anyway, kind of cool little feature to the hunt.
Yeah.
So Clay's first 8-point, first Pennsylvania deer,
And first one with the
first
crossbow.
crossbow. So a lot of firsts today. So
Mhm.
1 down, 3 days to go, and 2 tags to go. So
Enjoy the rest of the video.
it's doable. We'll see ya. Well, good morning. It's Thursday morning. We're back in the game lands again, where we were hunting the first night, and as you can see, I've got the decoy back over my shoulder, and got good bedding right behind there. You can see all the real thick bedding. And Clay and I have had 2 deer early, right at daylight come. There's a doe within 5 yards of us, and Clay thought he saw a buck after she bounded down the hill, chase after her, but I didn't see that. We did some intermediate calling and rattling, and I had just done a doe bleat, and we had a 3-point come up the hill. He saw the decoy, was locked on the decoy. He was about 12 yards from us, and then he glanced down here and caught us, and turned around and ran off. So we've been in some action early this morning already. Hoping it'll continue. The temperatures have dropped. It's in the 40s. So it's feeling like a good fall morning.
Car down there.
Zoom in, zoom in.
So why? I think it might be an 8.
Way back there?
No. Still alive. Oh, what that means? Can't see him. He's hard to this brush.
Okay, we're here for the afternoon hunt over at the Harris's Double H Farm on Butertown Road. So we are in a big 15-foot redneck blind, and we're overlooking a big kind of cow pasture hayfield on one side, and then behind us we have a food plot and some CRP to our right. We got the decoy out again, just out to the pasture. She's about 30 yards. And so yeah, hopefully we'll see some action tonight. Duncan is just down the other end of the field. He's in a kind of a ladder stand, and so he's covering that end. He's kind of swollen out. It's hard to...
Start zooming out. See, club out the shaky part.
Where'd he go?
You got up.
Oh, yeah. There's 4, right?
Yeah.
No, there's another one in the woods. Right there, there's 5. There's 4. That's cool.
Finally got some action.
Just a little too far.
Yeah. Maybe they'll come
Maybe
around.
I'll see the fence is open.
Yeah. Come down to the food
They're
plot.
kind of looking behind them.
Maybe there's a plot.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh, you see him?
Yeah, he's probably, yeah. I can't tell.
He zoomed in.
Yeah, I got him. It's a fuzzy hole.
All right, this is our daily recap. This is Thursday, and had a good day. Didn't get anything on the ground today, but we had some deer sightings and some opportunities, and so we went to the game lands this morning, back to where we had hunted the first afternoon, and it was a better morning stand, I believe. We had some deer come up. I think you saw the interview from this morning. Ended up seeing, I think, 4 deer. a little small 3-point, and a couple does, and maybe a mystery buck. It was very early. So then we scouted a new area that Ben had sent a pin to over off of Big Run Road, some state land. And so we hiked in to kind of scout that a little bit. Found some sign, a little bit of some rubs, nothing crazy. And got up there, we're on a side hill, and all of a sudden we start hearing something coming to us. And here's 2 deer, and one of them was a pretty decent 8-point. Is that right?
Yeah.
They came about 40 yards from us, I'd say, and we were just kind of standing in the middle of the woods. Had not had a chance to hide or anything. So they saw us, they stopped, and once they figured us out, he wheeled around. We didn't get any footage of it, so kind of neat opportunity. The bucks are just, this was in the middle of the day, 12 o'clock. Bucks were on their feet, cruising around. So anyhow, we continued on riding the roads there. We saw another buck, got some footage of that one, middle of the day. So that's how it goes with the rut. So tonight we went over to the Double H farm, Ben, one of their farms where they have beef cows, and we were hunting a big kind of a hayfield and food plot. They split us up, and Duncan was in one, like a ladder stand, and he was off of a corner of the field. And Duncan, you can tell them about what happened with you.
Yeah, so, well, I got in the stand and saw Spike chasing 4 does, and then I tried to grunt to him. Spike heard me, and he looked, and I think they came pretty close, but I never saw them. And then after that, I just kept calling some, and I just called some, and I was looking at my binoculars at the field and trying to see something, and I heard a deer walking, so I put up my binoculars and stood up, and I saw a buck come out of the woods. He was behind some brush, so I could see his horns, and I thought it was a pretty good buck, and he was coming fast, so I drew back, and he came right in front of me, but he was like 6 or 7 points, so, but he was kind of wide, but I just didn't shoot him, and he just kept cruising right on. And
Looking for Big Louie, huh? Now, Ben said that there was a number of nice 8 points on this property that's been on cameras, and so I think Duncan was hoping maybe a little bigger one would come, which was probably a good thing to do. So being on someone else's property, you want to try to manage it well, and they're trying to grow big bucks too. So that was a good move. So Clay and I, we didn't have anything going on with us. Duncan was having all the action down on his end of the field, does and bucks chasing everywhere. And finally, about 5 o'clock, we saw 5 does come out behind us into the food plot, and they kind of fed around just for a few minutes before a small 8-point came out from the other end, from the right-hand side, and he immediately nosed to the ground, started chasing them, and ran him back into the woods, and that was the last we saw of him. We did try to grunt and snort wheeze to try to get his attention. I wasn't sure how big he was, but ended up probably wouldn't have shot him, but at least we had some sightings, and I think tomorrow we've got a new game plan. So Ben's going to take us to his new personal farm, he and his wife, and so I'm not even sure if he's hunted this farm yet. So it's really close to Three Springs here, and I think he's been getting some pictures of a deer, so he's going to try to get Duncan on. So that's the plan for tomorrow, and so we'll see what happens. 2 more days. It's going to be cool in the morning, Clay. You're excited about that, aren't you? Not really. It's going to be about 33. Clay does not like the cold, but we're going to put some hot pockets in his... Hot pockets. What do you call them?
Hot hands, hand warmers.
Hand warmers.
Hot
That's
pocket.
I call them hot pockets. So we'll put some hot pockets in his gloves and his boots and see if he can survive. All right. Well, we'll continue on. See you tomorrow.
Bye. I can't hear in the way. About out of battery, but I got another change.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Can you see? He's ready. He's coming. Alright, he stopped right there. Look.
I don't see him now.
Okay, hold on. He's stopping it. He stopped it. Look. Alright.
I'm gonna have to change the battery.
Is he looking? Oh man, I wish you could have got it.
Oh, there we go.
Well, good morning. It's Friday morning. We are on Ben Harris's new farm this morning, and Clay and I are in it's quite unusual box blind. If you look down here to see how I'm straddling the hole, it's a two level blind, but it's missing the floor, so I'm having to straddle the floor here. Got to be very careful where you step. Got the old decoy working again this morning. See the decoy out here? I had a looked like a mature buck this morning. I had just finished putting out the decoy. It was about 5:50, and I saw a buck coming down with my binoculars. Came right down to the decoy. It was too early to shoot. But he came right to the nose of the decoy, kind of sniffed it, whirled, and I don't know if he smelled where I put it together, but he ran straight out this way, about 75 yards, and turned around and just watched her. And I got my calls out and was bleating to him and did a couple grunts, and he never came back, and I moved on up the field. So later that morning, another 6-point came out right along this little hedgerow, this little grass row. Was able to call to him. He came down, saw the decoy, and that's about when Clay's battery on the camera decided to run out. So he missed the rest of the footage, but the 6-point came up to the decoy, sniffed her, and just looked at her, and kind of milled around her for a while, and then gradually moved off, didn't spook. So that was really neat. Duncan's hunting another stand up in the corner of the woods. I think he's seen 4 does and a spike, and heard some deer running around back there. So, but we're kind of in an observation stand, hoping to catch a buck. Cruising through one of these fields where we can call to him, and so far we've got there's a deer right out there. Look here, look over here. In the car there. 2 deer, 2 does.
Where are they?
Down. Right. See him right there. Well, that was an interruption to our interview. She does.
Focused
Looking
on
to see if I see any bucks around. So like I was saying, this was an observation stand where you could observe. So Ben's property goes on up the power lines on the other side of the road, and the 2 big fields up on the top as well. So it's about 171 acres, I think, of property. kind of a neat little spot. Show the house too, Clay,
Yeah.
when you get a minute.
I can't get the deer too.
They're just feeding on the power line.
I can see one a little bit.
So that's all for right now. It's only 7:30, so still early, but it's cold this morning. Probably, I think it was about 29 degrees or something. Heavy frost. So it's a good morning for the deer to be out cruising around. We just need one to cruise by us now. Alright, we'll go see. What do you think? How's your feelings feeling right now?
Feeling
You feeling warm?
little blinky things. Yeah, the sun comes out much better.
Is that turkey? Sounds like turkeys. Food plot up here.
Boy.
Duncan's hunting in that corner back there behind that food plot somewhere, about 30 yards. Here's the view from the other side of our blind. There's the power lines. And then Ben's property goes all the way to that rock road there, that hedge road. So we're overlooking these fields. There's the decoy. And then Ben's house is right down here. A beautiful day in the mountains.
Okay, here we are. We set up over here Friday afternoon. And if you see this morning, I'll zoom in on the blind that we hunted. That's right there. That's the blind we hunted this morning. So we just came up the hills away. And it's Friday afternoon. Got the decoy out there. And got a scrape right here. So, there I am. Daddy's over there. Looks like from behind us. Okay, so we'll see when we got something. Yeah, I see it. It's at a bug. It's quick update here, folks. Daddy just left to pick up Duncan, and we've seen 9 deer, 2 nice shooter bucks, 8 points. Then the rest were does, and so I think they might have just got back. Yep, I see them. So yeah, that's just a quick update, and we switched the decoy. It used to be over there, and we put it over there now. So, because all the buck came from back behind me here, down there, and the other buck came there, and, so, they've been coming from down that one, so, we're gonna have to go. So yeah, they just got here, and so the buck came from down there, and so that's a quick update. I've been handing a little grunt and a bleat and see what happens. So see you in a minute.
Zoom in on the colors.
Oh, there he is. I see him.
How big is it?
It's not a super
Zoom in
big
for
one.
us. Can I see it up? So,
Where's your grunt call, Paul?
Right here. Oh, he's looking.
it's all right, don't blow too hard. That was right.
Maybe they're out tonight. Let's see. Don't move. Do deer. Getting a video? Can I zoom out?
Right here, just pulled in. Another quick update. It's 4 o'clock and we haven't seen anything except I still have them. I'll show you maybe. I've already showed you, but I think I have 3 deer in this little food plot behind me. I can see 2 right now, but I think there's a 3rd one back up in the corner. But I'll give you a quick view of just my surroundings. So. Hold on just a minute. I am going to try to fit. Anyways, I'm going to try to give you a quick view of my surroundings. So. Okay, that's pretty much it. Just got a nice little food plot around me. And so, yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Haven't seen anything, but hopefully we'll see something. So, see you in a minute. Quick update, guys. Well, I've seen 11 deer since I've sat here, and so I'll just go ahead and tell you the whole story. So to start out, I have 5 deer behind me. I think they're starting to go away, but they're behind me. And then I've seen 3 bucks, real nice shooter bucks. I'll tell you about the story about one. So first, I saw we've had 1 doe in the field. Then I look up over, over towards that way, towards the pig barns, and I see these deer up on 3 of them, up on the ridge up there. And so I zoom in with the camera. I see that one of them is a really nice buck, and the other 2 are does, and he was just chasing them all around in circles. And then a little while later, I was watching the doe over here. A little while later, I looked back up there, and there was 4. They were 2 really nice bucks. They were chasing the does all around. Then one of the bucks, I couldn't tell which was bigger. They looked about the same, but one of the bucks chased the other. They were fighting a little bit, and then it chased them back into the woods, I guess, because I haven't seen them since. Just a minute ago, we had a deer, nice buck, come up to decoy, and I guess he saw them in the tree. I'm on across the side of the field videoing for him, and I guess they saw him in the tree, put up the flag, ran away. So it's a big bummer, but this was our last night. Whoa, our last night. our last night in our last night so it was our last night in Pennsylvania, and so we were really hoping to get. I've tagged out already on an 8-pointer, not a really huge one, about 90-incher, I think, not a real big one, but I tagged out. Now I'm just being a cameraman. So day's not over. Hopefully we might have a monster come in, let one of them get the shot. So we'll start wrapping it up. Our video should end in a while because we are heading to Omega, one of our churches, and we're going to visit there and then just keep going on. It's a 10-hour drive back to Conway, and we're in Pennsylvania. So we will just stay tuned. We've got a little bit more of the video coming, and so hope you enjoy this video.
Similar to the one we saw last night.
He's a lot.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna end the video. We're heading to church, and then we're just gonna go from church back to home. And so, thanks for watching.
Had a big old box blind that's under roof and out of the weather. You all right over here?
They said big old blocks.
A box blind, whatever. So we were out of the weather.
It's a big bummer, but this was our last night. Whoa. Our last night. Our last night in our last night so it was our last night in Pennsylvania, and so